Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Wim Lou. I'm joined by co-host Alex Wong. You are listening to the Hello and Welcome program, which is a presentation of ToonieBet Online Sportsbook and Casino. Alex Wong has a hard out at 11:30 today, so definitely no 4-hour banter pod. But if you missed it, Generational Banter pod took place last night. We're here less than 24 hours later. What do we got on the rundown? We got Iceman. Iceman dropped last night. Along with two other albums that we have yet to hear, but Iceman was quite good. I'm gonna give that a solid 8.5. And we'll talk a little raps because I forced a little bit Raptors in here. Put a little raps in the rundown.
Like
sprinkle that thing in.
Like
But then we also got our all average 2026 all average team, which we will unveil a little bit later on. And then Alex Wong is gonna come back for James Harden's legacy. Am I seeing that correctly?
Yeah, I have a little James Harden theory I wanted to just run by you. I was thinking a lot about James yesterday, so yeah. So
All right.
yeah, and then we've got some Taco Bell triple double trivia.
Ooh,
We're gonna see.
no quesadilla today, man.
No quesadilla today, because we're recording early, and Taco Bells do not open until 10:30. But make sure you run to your local Taco Bell and get the triple double crunch wrap.
Let's do it.
But
That's
yes,
really good.
the biggest event last night in Toronto. I definitely messed up. Planning for this. I went for a nice dinner at the Ace Diner in
Nice.
in Roscavelli's, Ronces.
Yes.
And with a friend of the program, Lauren Mitchell. Happy birthday today, Lauren. Lauren is turning
Oh,
40. Sorry for doxing you. And one of the, I don't know if he's the owner or one of the employees at the Ace was a listener of the show. I'm sorry I forgot to write down the name, but shouts to you.
Okay.
Came by, said he enjoyed the pod. And I was like,
Sick,
yes,
sick.
free meal. But no, it's full price, but I'm here to support.
Wait, you didn't get like a free app or like a free drink? or
No,
something?
I wasn't expecting that. No, So
Fair.
and when someone's there, you gotta make sure you tip properly because otherwise, you don't want the reputation of being cheap.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
I think that's the
actually.
worst tag to have. And then
What'd you
went
tip,
to the
22?
20%.
25?
Yeah, 20. Yeah,
It's
a little
20. That's just average, bro. What?
Yeah, but
I
no,
thought
the flip-
you were gonna be like, I'll just splash a little bit because like
Oh,
a
no,
listener
no.
was
Well,
serving.
we found out yesterday.
Here
that
you
we're
go, two more.
We found out yesterday we're 6 months late on paying our agent his commission. So so the purse strings are a little bit tightened, and I went to the beautiful review cinema for a little Japanese double feature.
Oh yeah.
And then
Would
and
you
then
watch
I
my
walked
Pokemon
out.
movie number 1 and 2?
Yo, come on, man. And then I walked out at midnight, and I guess I missed. I missed everything.
You missed
I missed
the
everything.
historic Toronto night, man.
So
What's going on?
like track 11 on Iceman, what did I miss? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What did I
That's
miss?
kinda fire.
My
That's kinda
firm
fire.
friend. Yeah.
So, I thought about it because like somebody asked in the banter pod yesterday, they were like, "What are you gonna do at midnight? Are you gonna listen to Iceman?" I'm like, "No, man, I got a life." And then I was like, "Nah, this is lit. What am I talking about, man?"
You
As
got
a
roped.
citizen of the city-
You got roped into all the hype, bro. I feel like.
No, as a citizen of the city, like I don't know, some of the other stuff didn't really move me as much. Like I wasn't like, "Oh, I'm gonna go down and look at the ice blocks," or like some of the other activities. But I don't know. Like I guess it was like live streamed. Like the final installment was live streamed yesterday, and there's like, man, I mean, just on the YouTube live stream alone, there's like 500K.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it was like
This is how I
it was
know
a
you
whole
and Drake would
broadcast
get
event.
along, because all you and Drake care about are streaming numbers.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But we're in there, and then I'm just like, yo, the visuals, like the fact that he just keeps like, basically. So for people who missed it, like it was a live stream where it's like different scenes, which are essentially like taking place all over like Toronto for the most part, and then it's basically music videos for each of the songs on Iceman, and then it just like ended with him burning up a bunch of like a bot farm essentially, which again he just can't get over the beef. Which to be fair, I don't know if he needs to get over it. Like if someone accused me of all those things on air, I'd probably be going at it for multiple years. I'm not letting that thing go for no reason. But and then afterwards there's like a gigantic fireworks. I don't know. It was just like first of all, this much of the CN Tower since Nirvana the band, the show, the movie, and I have not seen this much of the inside of Toronto City Hall since the Rob Ford era. So it was just like very cool to sort of see like very stunning visuals. By the way, you'd appreciate this. He also went to UT Scarborough.
Oh,
Had a whole music video in UT Scarborough, National Treasure.
wow.
For one of the bigger songs. So, hopefully you'd enjoy that. But yeah, I just thought it was a really fun like celebration of Toronto. I don't know, like I felt I got swept up in it, man. I mean, I wasn't downtown like taking the videos and stuff like that. I don't live downtown, but part of me I was like, why didn't I go downtown to take a little photo like this? You know what I mean? Because like, Iceman was here, dog.
Yeah, I went after midnight, and I was like, "Hey, where is everyone?" There's like nobody left. There was like 4 streamers left, being like, "How we feel about Iceman? Let's go!" But I just wanted to see the CN Tower iced out. It was a very cool visual.
This is cool.
And I think, like you said, man, like
How's no one done this before?
Drake always makes Toronto feel important. Like Toronto is always the centerpiece of his career, of his album launches. We can talk, obviously like he's put the CN Tower, on his covers. He's, even though you mentioned the National Treasure song, that was a big song for the Six on the album. And I think there's very few things that really brings the city together and gives it a certain level of pride. And Drake is one of them. Love him or hate him. And I feel like people, of course, are leaning on one side here in Toronto. Like he's always put on for Toronto, and there's not a lot of I can't think of other examples of people who can bring together Toronto like that.
Yeah, and I think you got to grade it on a curve in the same way, right? Because like we got this comment here that unlike other Canadians who make it big and go south, Drake always reps Toronto. It's just like, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect The Weeknd or disrespect Justin Bieber, but like, it's literally the minute they got big, they're like, "Yeah, I'm going to the States. I'm never coming back." And there is like this, like, I guess, especially considering you've seen like Drake like grow up as like a child actor here in Canada, and then on Degrassi, and everyone knows the whole story. But
Drake and I used to shop at the same store, bro, on Goodfoot on Richmond. It was like a livestock back in the day.
As always, this guy thinks he could have been OVO Nico if he was just in the right circles.
They're always like, "Yo, Aubrey's here, the guy from Degrassi." I'm like, I don't care about him, and I missed my shot. Yeah.
Yo, that could have been, you could have been up there instead of just down there.
I could have been 40 too, man. I used to make beats. Yeah, I could have been 40, man.
I could have been 40. It's insane, dog. Now you just 40.
Yeah, instead I'm just 40.
Yeah. No, but like I don't know, like there's like a real like a almost like a corniness and nerdiness thing that he like really tries to embrace, and I know nowadays he's like much more like machismo and I guess like tough is one way to sort of put it, but I still think that like one of the most endearing things about him is just like how much he loves the city of Toronto. Like if we had like the platform and the money that Drake has, like you'd be like, yeah, let me just throw a huge party for Canada. Why not, man? Just before Victoria's Day long weekend, I'm just going to go and light off like the most fireworks anyone has ever seen in Toronto. Like, I don't know, like you've been to enough Canada Days and stuff like that where you see like, some decent amount of fireworks. Man, the fireworks display last night was genuinely like 10 years worth of fireworks let off in the span of like 15 minutes. It was absurd. And like, this went on literally for like 10 minutes, and I don't know what the actual capacity of fireworks that went on for, but it was cool, man. Like the whole idea was cool to me in the sense of like, he's like, "Yo, don't show those texts." Karev nearly exposed some text message.
Oh, no.
So good, but
no,
but like that to me is like, okay, like if I had these means and I have this love of the city, I'd actually exercise it. So.
No, if Drake fun. If Drake has nobody else in this industry, no friends, like he'll always have Toronto. Like Toronto is the safe space for him, And I think I'm more interested in listening to this album. I walked around the CN Tower today, typical Toronto man, running.
Wait, you went to the CN Tower again, you thirsty ass?
You know how close I live. Like I was going for I woke up at 7:30, took a shower, and said I'm gonna go rip Iceman while I go for a walk. around
This guy listened to
tower.
Iceman walking around this
No, I'm like, let's vibe. You know, make them pay, man, make them pay. And then I was like, no, like it's just I'm more interested in this album than like his last probably like 4 or 5 albums, just because of all the stuff.
Better than the last 3, 4
just because of all the stuff he's gone through, and he's addressing like everybody on this, and he like he said, man, he keeping it 100 on paper like Wilt, bro. That's a fire bar. And so yeah, no, I'm gonna run through all 3 albums and choose my 15 favorite songs and just make my own Drake album, and that'll be it. But I'm glad there was a moment for Toronto.
Yeah, more than anything else, I was glad it was a moment for Toronto. The songs were cool too. Like I could, like it's a good album. I haven't checked out the other 2 yet, but what else we're gonna talk about? Oh, actually, one of the bars to transition, because I wanted to sneak in some Raptors content because we haven't really done Raps content in a while. One of the bars on National Treasure, he put out there, quote, "We must have been dealing the spur of the moment, because why did we think you could get us a ring? They're bragging about how you went home. The fuck are they on? Crody, we threw him away. G-Pop sent us a real one from Dago, and the next thing you knew, we was throwing parades."
First of all,
and I think there was something else about like how when you were around, like we used to like plan our Mexico trips in May.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I feel bad for DeMar in the sense of like, how'd you get this from everybody from Drake to like literally Carson, whoever the white guy on Twitter.
But
bad year for Cole. Bad year for DeMar, man. I'm sorry.
But once again, facts is like DeMar's from LA. Like he gonna show up to the Kendrick show. Like this is what it is. But yeah, no. Shouts to Greg Popovich. Getting a little drop.
G-Pop.
G-Pop, man. That's a great nickname.
Yo, why don't no one ever call Greg Popovich G-Pop?
Hey,
man?
when are we gonna?
Man.
This might be an inappropriate name, but when are we gonna call Darko D-Rack? Yeah.
I think playoff D was enough, man. Playoff D was enough.
No, I'm pretty convinced Drake. I'm pretty convinced that Drake can easily make a bar out of D-Rack.
I put the chain on you like a D-Rack.
OVO, gold and black. Now we walking with D-Rack. No, but yes, DeMar did catch some shots. LeBron caught some shots too. He called him and Bronny 23 and me. And then
honestly, it is pretty funny. Like I'm just sorry.
He's like should have known. You made a habit out of switching teams. No, he was going at everybody. He was going at everybody, man.
Yeah.
So
I get it though. Like I said, like if what happened to Drake happened to me in the last like 3 years, I feel like fuck everybody forever. Man.
No, like
it is what it is.
This is the type of response that you would expect, but. Transition us into what's next, man. What was the transition?
Well, I've also been thinking about the Raptors a little bit because, like, there's not much happening with the team. Obviously, when you get eliminated and you get bounced, like, it's time for you to rest a little bit. But I have been watching Cavs versus Pistons in the second round. I gotta say that series, low key, like, turned out to be decent.
It's been
like
great
that's
games.
The second best. Yeah, like I don't know. I was very much preparing to hate on the series, but I gotta say some of the games are undeniable. The game 5, which went to overtime, Pistons really dropped the ball there. At home, up 9 with 2 minutes left. I would still say they got jobbed by Tony Brothers, considering the fact that Asar Thompson was fully fouled and tripped by Jared Allen.
You're not gonna end the game on that though. You're not gonna end the game on that call, like off ball, like that's a JB Bickerstaff. They'd be like, yo, he Bickerstaff because he always bickers at the staff. Because JB be going to the podium after every game like someone just killed his dog. Like he's always like, man, it ain't right. It ain't right, man. I'm like, maybe find a second score on your team, man. Like, like that ain't right either. You know, you should cry because you had to bench Jalen Duren to play B-ball Reed for the entire fourth quarter.
B-ball Reed. He's not even B-ball Paul anymore. He's B-ball Reed.
Oh, yeah,
Reed walking into the arena, man.
Yo, yeah, he got like imagine if Sidney Crosby got like benched for like hockey Jack or something. This is like the equivalent. But yes, no, the Cavs and Pistons it's been a great series. Like all the games
it has been
have
a great
really
series,
come
man.
down the stretch, and like I think there's really interesting things going on. You know, with obviously watching like the Cavs stars like Donovan Mitchell, you know, and Harden, I think finally had their signature game in Game 5. And then with the Pistons, it's like on offense, you know, if it's once you trap Cade, it's like, oh my God, you look at the rest of the guys on the floor and you're like, wow, the Pistons have nothing on offense.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the number 2 option should have been Duren, and obviously he's had this like crazy drop. I think he averaged like, I think close to 20. I think he was like ended up at 19 in the regular season, and now he's down to 10. I mean, more importantly, he's not even getting playing time down the stretch. Like if you're getting benched in crunch time, you know exactly where you stand with your coach. But yeah, like I don't know. I was watching the series, and like again, like I was ready to hate on it, but I also watched it now. I'm like, yo, first off, we definitely guarded James Harden and Donovan Mitchell way better than this.
Okay.
You know, and like I think the X factor is Strus for the Cavs. Like he just keeps coming up with these like very timely steals where he's just all up in like Cade Cunningham's grill.
Yep.
No one with Max Strus as like a stopper. In fact, I clearly remember a series where he was explicitly targeted earlier in his career. But I gotta credit him, man. This guy's legit turned into Dylan Brooks. Like I'm gonna be tough. If I need to be another guy for this team, I'll do it. Yeah, he's been a riser for me.
Playoff riser.
But like there's that aspect, and then Mobley hit some big shots as well. Unfortunately, Mobley has actually had a pretty good playoff so far, so I can't even hate. But like I watched this thing, I'm like, dog, if we were healthy, like I think a real shot at the conference finals could have been on the table. And I guess we were so tired after the 7 games that we didn't think about it. But now I'm kind of thinking about it, you know.
I think that's a very positive and optimistic way of looking at it.
But we won 7 games with them.
No, I'm not disagreeing. You know, we took the Cavs to 7. We were not healthy. And you look at the way that Detroit was playing, you probably, you know, in a hypothetical, you probably feel good that at least this would have been a long series between the Raptors and Pistons. But I think looking at it that way just simplifies it too much in terms of just like, you just saying that, hey, you know, we landed in the right bracket. You know, because in the same breath, you could say if things fell another way on the last day of the regular season, we draw the Knicks. Let's say we get swept. Like I don't think we're sitting here saying that. So I think in terms of like team building and looking at the Raptors, like I think it's too easy to look at it that way. Like we still need to focus on adding talent and realizing that I don't think we can take away from these playoffs that we're that close. Like I think there's pieces there, but I don't think we can be like, oh, you know, man, like we didn't catch breaks and we didn't get to the conference finals. I don't think we're there yet. Like as a team.
No, I agree with you. Like I don't think on the whole we're like a conference final level team as is. But given the path that we had,
yes. This specific path this season,
far off, man.
This specific path this season,
it's kind of crazy
I do
to
agree.
me.
I do agree,
Yeah.
and it's like, man, it's just tough.
Because you're watching, like you see Ingram now. Like I think Ingram was spotted in New York, you know, hanging out with Glorilla and stuff, and he's like got one knee on a scooter.
He better not be putting up jumpers at the MBPA gym, man.
No, he's not. He's legit like on the streets, like with one knee on the scooter because he's just had surgery on his heel.
Yeah.
Like this guy had bone spurs in his heel, so like no wonder he couldn't move. And like it explains a lot of the balance issue because I think the one thing that was really weird about watching Ingram in the playoffs before we knew he was injured was like, why is he losing his balance all the time?
Yeah.
It felt like he had like vertigo at certain points, but yeah, like he really couldn't plant off of one of his feet, which is nuts. And you can only imagine how much like pain injections he was taking on his foot just to get out there and stuff. So I don't know. It's like you didn't have him and then you didn't have IQ. I don't know, man. I mean, I still think the series would have been different considering we can't be as good defensively if you didn't have as many minutes put out there for like CMB and for like Jamal and Jacoby. Those guys did fantastic. Like that's the thing that's like making me even more proud of them in hindsight is like these guys despite being, sophomores, like did an incredible job guarding these guys. And like I'm seeing really, really celebrated, really, really good defenders on Detroit still struggle with the James Harden matchup, still struggle with like the Donovan Mitchell matchup. So I don't know. It's starting to age well, is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
And for people who haven't seen it too, the Raptors put out their open gym for the playoffs. Whatever, the game footage is what it is, which is cool to see. But what I really liked watching was the speeches from both after wins and after losses, and before games as well going in. The vocal leadership by Scotty Barnes before these games to like fire up the troops, to pick them up after losses, to sort of hype them up after wins. Typically, we get the open gym moments, the shorter clips where we only see after wins because they don't post after losses. But getting to see that side of him in terms of the leadership behind the scenes was really, really good to see. So,
yeah, and I mean that's been like a couple of years in progress now of getting Scotty to that spot. So I think that's super encouraging. And I will say, like coming out of this playoff run, like I mean at halftime of Game 7 against the Cavs, like the whole series was tied. The aggregate score was like 7-18, like it was all even. So it was a very even series, and I think you run it back. You get improvement internally from guys like CMB. I think Jacoby and Jamal Shed, clearly will benefit from the playoff experience. All the stuff that they were asked to do. And then let's see what the improvements we can get even on the fringes. Like even with the 19th pick, I think we have trust in the scouting, here in Toronto. Like it's not like they've been all hits, but like, hey, like Colin has panned out really well. Jamal's panned out really well.
Yeah, so, Jacoby panned out really well based on that
Jacoby
draft
as well.
The Raptors got him.
Yeah. Like, can we add another guy, and then what can we do maybe in free agency, just adding on the fringes? So, yeah, I think overall, I think it's a lot of positives coming out of the playoffs than versus when the regular season ended. So
yeah, for sure.
So, yeah.
All right, that's your Raptors content.
Oh, thank God.
We snuck it in there.
Anyways, I was thinking about Cavs, Pistons, and of course, James Harden's heading into another like pivotal Game 6 tonight.
I swear, all this guy does is play Game 6, and his legacy on the line every game.
Hey, you can't play in Game 6s unless you're in the playoffs all the time, So, and I know James Harden's playoff resume, it's been litigated over and over, but I'm here to actually zag and say that James Harden is actually the most unlucky superstar of this era.
No, that's crazy.
Hypothetically, he has more hypothetical rings than I think any other star.
Oh, okay, sorry. This is such a good idea. Go ahead.
Hear me out, okay? All right, so James starts his career as a sixth man in OKC.
Yeah.
His rookie season, they make the finals. Behind KD. Russ.
He takes that insane elbow from Ron Artest as well.
Yes,
by the way.
which I still need explained because Ron scored a bucket, I think, and then he was just like, "Oh yeah," just like Ron. Ron was once suspended for a season. He should have been suspended for another season for that.
No, honestly, the picture of it is like you can actually see like his entire James Harden went from being left brain to right brain on that one.
No,
they changed his entire fucking brain.
He could have killed him. He was just a kid, man.
It was just a kid, man.
I know. I'm pretty sure James didn't even have a full beard going that season, man.
It was completely out of nowhere. I mean, I know Wemby had his recent elbow, which kind of made me think of it recently. But I was like, the Wemby elbow on Naz Reid was nowhere close to what Ron Artest did to James Harden.
that Ron elbow was insane. So they make the finals, rookie season, and I know Harden didn't have a great finals against the Heat. And then, of course, we all remember, Sam Presti had to make the decision at the time, decided not to extend Harden, and then jumped early on it and traded him to Houston before the start of the season. And so right there already, I would say that trade probably robbed OKC and Harden of one.
Oh, yeah. No. When we talk about hypothetical James Harden rings, that is absolutely the number
so that's
one
one.
Go to.
Okay, so that's one hypothetical ring.
Okay.
So he goes to Houston, they make playoff runs. They can't really get over the hump. And then they get Chris Paul. The season they get Chris Paul, they go up against the KD Warriors. and they're up 3-2 in the conference finals. And if you look
Yeah.
at James's stats, like James is putting up numbers, but the Paul injury really hurts them. They lose game 6, and then of course in game 7 they have that historic 0 for 27, like 27 in a row, miss from 3, which to me is just like the most fluky thing. Like a team built on 3-pointers by Daryl Morey ends up going down in flames, going 0 for 27. And I would say if Chris Paul was healthy, I think they win that series. They looked really good in that series, so I'm giving him another hypothetical ring there. Like, they take down the KD Warriors, they would beat the Cavs, that Cavs team in the finals.
Are you
I'm
sure?
giving yes. That was not a good. That Cavs team was good, but like that Rockets team, I think deserves some credit.
I hear you. That Rockets team does deserve some credit.
Yeah.
Ultimately, they're known for like one of the craziest choke jobs ever. The 27
Yes.
straight misses from 3 is huge,
Yeah.
but like, I don't know, man. That version of LeBron, the one that showed up in Game 1 of 2018, like
But
that would have
if you're
easily been the best player in that series, man. Easily.
But
man.
if you're a team that takes down the KD Warriors, I think you take down the Cavs in the next round. Like,
I hear you. I generally agree with you, but I don't know, man.
Let's give it half a hypothetical ring then.
Because if LeBron still comes out like that in Game 1, and then he doesn't end up punching and breaking his hand on a whiteboard, in Game 2 or after Game 1, like, man, Prime Braun was so good that year. Like, he would for sure be the best player of the series. Therefore, I give them a decent shot.
Okay, I'll give you that.
This is more hypothetical than the OKC ring. That one I'll actually give him.
No, but I'll give you that.
Okay,
but let's hypothetically just say they beat the Warriors and they make the finals. I think that looks really well on Harden's resume, even if they lose in the finals, because they're the team that takes down the KD Warriors. Like, fully
fair. Okay,
right?
I agree.
Yeah, so
that means the Raptors weren't the team that took down the KD Warriors then. That kind of sucks.
Not fully healthy, right? KD only played in like 10 minutes.
Well,
yeah.
Well,
I'm not trying to be Draymond here.
Well, the Cavs don't deserve credit for being the Raptors then, because IQ wasn't there and Brandon Ingram had bone spurs the whole time.
Literally apples and guavas. This guy's
I'm
throwing
eating
a
guava.
at me. By the way, my cousin in the Bay Area treated LeBron for that injury. Yeah, crazy lore.
What?
When
Wait,
he
you
broke
got
his
cousins?
hand in Game 1. She's a doctor. Anyways.
Oh, I didn't know you had cousins.
Yeah, she didn't expose that to me until after the series because of the, whatever, client privilege, confidentiality. She's
Ain't
like,
no confidentiality now. You're saying it out
she's
loud.
like, I just treated a prominent player. I'm like, Bron?
You're like, no.
Okay, so let's hypothetically say, they would have taken down KD Warriors. I think the chatter about, Harden's resume playoff, because the thing about Harden's playoff resume is like he doesn't have a moment. Like, his moments are like in Game 1, Game 2, Game 3. Nobody remembers that shit.
No, his moment is getting killed on air by Ron Artest.
So now here we go. So now he ends up, pandemic happens. He's like, get me the hell out of Houston. We're rebuilding now. Get me. He goes to the Nets, right? He goes to the Nets. Yep. Now they end up forming basically a better version of the OG OKC because they take KD and Harden and they replace Westbrook with Kyrie. So and now I think they ended up playing in like 12 games total, but they look pretty dominant when they were healthy. Okay, the three of them. Now we go back to that series against the Bucks. Kyrie gets hurt early. Harden gets his groin injury. Right, you remember him walking sideways, coming back in game. Oh. That was my favorite Harden, by the way, because he was gutting it out.
No, he was gutting it out. That might have been the toughest I've seen James Harden play.
Yeah,
like in terms of just toughness. Because the big issue with James Harden in the playoffs is he doesn't get his hands dirty. No. He's just like, I'll do what I like to do. If that doesn't work, then it's on you.
No, if it doesn't work, I'm putting on my mink coat and I'm out. Like he's out.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
So,
but he was gutting it out. But let's say they're fully healthy. Even not fully healthy, KD's toe on the line, right? Could have ended the series. They beat. And listen, if fully healthy, let's say Kyrie comes back next round, Harden gets better, they beat the Bucks, and then they beat the Suns. That's a hypothetical ring right there for me, like the injuries. Because if they get past the Bucks, if they kept that was for the finals in retrospect. Like that was for the title, Bucks versus Nets. So I'm giving him another hypothetical. And then the other hypothetical is if the pandemic.
My God. Come on, dog.
If the pandemic doesn't happen, And like Kyrie doesn't do his shit where he opens his third eye, doesn't get vaccinated, can only play in road games,
Yeah.
and then ends up getting traded. Like they win a ring during one of those seasons. Like they were that good. They were that good, man. Anyways, I'm up to 4 rings for Harden now.
I don't know how you vetted 4 rings. I was willing to accept 1, maybe 1.5 COVID or hypothetical rings.
Harden's like opening schools in Akron at this point. He got 4 rings. Like he's the new king.
That's insane. I promise to win another ring.
He's like, yo, king me. And then no more hypothetical rings, but now he hitches his wagon with 2 of the most unreliable playoff health guys in Joel Embiid and Kawhi Leonard. Those guys are number 1 and 2 in the most unreliable playoff rankings. And that cost him like the next 3-4 years of his career. And yeah, now he's in Cleveland with Donovan Mitchell. I'm just saying there's like about 4 sliding doors moments where Harden's career could have went differently. And those doors aren't that hard to like imagine. Like he could be sitting here with 3 rings. He could be sitting here with 3 rings, 4 rings, and no one's talking about like Kobe and everybody's had terrible games in the playoffs. Harden too, but the problem with Harden doesn't have his moment. And Harden has been robbed of the moments because of all these things. So that's my defense for James Harden as the most unlucky superstar of this era. Yeah.
I might have to hand it to you, man. I might have to hand it to you. I think maybe KD could have been also one of the more unlucky superstars of this era as well.
KD self-destroys himself. That's just self-destructive, man.
Okay, we're not gonna sit here and pretend like James Harden doesn't have some level of party to his own. Okay,
but all KD had to do was stay in Golden State.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
he let pride get in the way. I hear that. He let pride get in the way.
Draymond kind of played a part, so it's fine.
He had some timely injuries as well. I think that hurt some of his runs. But I think the thing with James Harden for me is like ultimately, I need to see you surrender yourself to like the competition of the championship, and that means you got to do everything and anything, right? Like, part of the reason we love Kyle is like, he wasn't going to give you 20 points every single night. In fact, like it's going to be a struggle to get there, but he will literally do anything to try to win a game, even if it was regular season. He'd be willing to. He took a freaking charge on Embiid in the regular season. Yes. And then he took it in Game 7, and then he took a charge on Giannis.
All-Star game.
And he took a charge in the All-Star game. Like, and I know, obviously, like, the more of a quote-unquote, like, role type player you get to, right? If you're, like, a star, quote-unquote, like James Harden, you don't try that hard. But, like, it bothers me with the other type of stars like that, too. Like, with Luka, which is, like, the modern equivalent of Harden. Upgraded in some ways and definitely was more clutch in the playoffs. So I'll give him more credit than James. But there are these certain stars that only want to do the game on their terms, and like competition and trying to win. And ultimately, at the end of the day, it's about surrendering yourself to the task at hand, and that's something that you just never really see with James. And that's why, like, when he loses, it's always like, oh, the defense is pressuring him. He's turned the ball over. And then he can't really get his shots off, and he can't really get the foul calls. So all of a sudden, he just does nothing in the game. We actually saw a lot of those in the first round against Toronto. So I think that's the part to me that I can't really defend him on. But I do love that you've taken on for both James Harden and CP3. I love it. Like, it's just these are your guys. Like,
those are my
ringless
favorite duo, man.
The disgusting brothers right there, man. Goodness. This guy must have cheered like crazy for the Houston Rockets back then.
I will say, like, Harden, outside of those Brooklyn games where he grinded out the injury, you've just never, you're right, you've never felt him in a must-win game kind of like walk away from it being like, man, he gave it his all. He
left it all on the floor.
Like even if you want to criticize Kobe for some of his shooting performances, you would never. Well, he did quit that one. He did quit that one Game 7 against Phoenix, but like outside of that, you would never be like, yo, Kobe, didn't give it his all, or some of these other guys, and I think that is the strike against Harden, and this is his chance. I mean, he's 30, he's 36, 37 now. But, like, this really is his chance now. They're 3-2. Can you close out tonight? I think tonight Harden's either 32 points or he's going to be 3 of 11 with 8 turnovers. Like it's there's no in between. Like I think Harden, like there's no in between. I don't think there's a mid performance from Harden. It's either going to be greatness or he's going to add to this resume. So I would argue this is the biggest game of Harden's career tonight.
Come on, man. Not again, man. Not again.
No, it is. It is.
I gotta say, for playoff entertainment purposes, I actually think Cavs versus Knicks would have been a better conference finals than Pistons Knicks. So we'll see. But yeah, I mean, the Cavs have won 3 straight in their series, and finally they've got their elusive road win. By the way, just for reference, if people somehow missed this, Crumb, I'm gonna clear the board for a sec. This is this is the Metal World Peace elbow,
oh my
man.
God.
Goodness, it's one of the most violent plays I've ever seen.
Oh my God, Andrew Bynum.
Oh my God.
Yo, this is insane. This is.
Oh man, this angle right there, man. We gotta ask Serge Ibaka about this, man. Holy shit, man. Oh my God.
The only
oh God, man.
The only equivalent the only equivalent I have is legit like, you know, back in the day when I played Grand Theft Auto, you just run around and beat people up. like this is like the equivalent.
There was no reason for that elbow. Was that ever explained from Ron Artest / Metal World Peace?
I honestly think they were just like, yo, that's meta being meta, man.
No, that can't be meta being meta, man. That's a felony, dog. There's no way.
That was beta world peace, man.
Oh my, no, because like, because for people who didn't watch it, who are listening, like, so on OKC goes down and like Russell Westbrook takes a heavily contested layup, which I mean things don't change over time, but like he takes a contested layup, he gets blocked by Andrew Bynum. Somehow the ball goes out to Metal World Peace, who's like 1-on-2 on the fast break, which with Kevin Durant back. So like he's at a size disadvantage, but he like muscles KD out the way for a great dunk in transition. It's a big play, and on the way down, he just like out of nowhere, Harden's just like waiting for the inbound from Serge, and he just gets clawed. It's one of the most inexplicable plays I've ever seen. I'm sorry, man.
No, it's true, man. Well, this next segment here is a presentation of ToonieBet. Online sportsbook and casino, thousands of slot games and live casino at your fingertips, and a sportsbook made for Ontario. Get your game on with ToonieBet. 2 game 6s tonight. Like we mentioned, Cavs, Pistons. Cavs looking to advance. They are, 5-0? No, they're 6-0 at home in these playoffs. Yep. Cavs are 4.5-point favorites. I think the Pistons can bounce back. I don't know. I don't think this series is over yet. I saw the Pistons come back from 3-1. You know, they win ugly. And I'm expecting an ugly game tonight. I'm not counting out the Pistons yet. I like the Pistons on the road to force a game 7.
Ooh, that'd be interesting because, you know, it's one of those situations where, you know, an unmovable object meets irresistible force or whatever, because it's like, you know, you have the Pistons who are 3-0 in an elimination game so far. So it's hard to knock this team out. I think the thing is Cleveland is figuring out more and more how to just wear Cade down, because I actually think the Cavs have really played from behind a lot in this series. But fourth quarters wise, you've just seen Detroit melt in a way, and I don't think that's entirely surprising. I think Cade has actually been great overall, but it's just all the pressure gets to him, and it's really just him at the end of the game. Like, it didn't really feel fair that, like, okay, James Harden was carrying the whole way, and then out of nowhere, Donovan Mitchell flies in with 5 straight points. Like, that never happens for Detroit, you know? So I think even though the home teams usually have the role players step up, I think in this case, the Pistons really need their role players to, like, show up. Like, B-Ball Paul, Danis Jenkins, Tobias Harris, Asar Thompson, Duncan Robinson. You guys have to, like, step up and help Cade, because if it's just Cade by himself, it just wears you down, man. Like, so... But yeah, for this, I would love to see a game 7 in this series. So I will also join you on Pistons stealing one on the road.
Yeah, and then the Wolves at home, trying to avoid elimination against the Spurs. G-Pop's Spurs are -4.5 favorites on the road. Honestly, outside of Wemby getting tossed, and I mean the Spurs almost won that game even. I think the Spurs have really dominated the Wolves since like game 2. So I don't see a way Minnesota kind of claws back. It feels like this series is over to me. The Wolves winning the title, the dream is over for me and Nick Wright. So I think the Spurs win in a blowout tonight, and I'll take the -4.5.
I think the interesting thing is when you see a team start to just resort to violence, like that means you have no answers. You know, like I think with Wemby, like their solution is let's just rough him up. I'm like, I guess there really is no other solution, so might as well just like try to fight him. But like, unless you're right. Unless Wemby gets made into another Meta World Peace elbow, I think the Spurs got this one.
No, Spurs. I mean, Spurs blew them out game 2. You know, beat them game 3. You know, almost beat them without Wemby game 4. Blew them out game 5. It's just the series just has not been close since game 1.
Yeah,
and I think it's over.
I also think that like one of the big takeaways for me in this series is Ant got to figure out how to play against a double team, man. It's a little too easy.
I feel like they've been talking about that for years now. Yeah.
Well, it didn't really matter in the Thunder series, but like I think this series. I mean, look, it's obviously difficult to score on the Spurs. The Spurs have like an incredible defense, with obviously Wemby being the fulcrum of that. But a lot of the times, I feel like Ant's not even getting remotely close to the basket, and a lot of that is just the traps and doubles they throw at him. So yeah, and it also feels like San Antonio just really landed on this formula of like having so many players who can create a shot.
Yeah,
and we always talk about having like 5 players who can defend and also create their own shot. Man, like even like their worst creators, like Keldon Johnson, can be liable to pop off and drop 20.
Because he got a big ass, man.
He got a big ass. Sometimes the 3 goes in for him too. Yeah. Like I still think on the whole he's kind of like a little too erratic, which is why he's a bench player. But
the
Spurs just look straight up better, man.
They got fucking Dylan Harper coming off the bench, and that's their James Harden right now, man. Like I think Harper.
Well, yeah, he's playing good D though.
Yeah, but I think, you know, if you look ahead to, you know, OKC and like their chances of winning a championship, like I think if Harper plays up to this level, like I think that could be the difference for them. Because a lot of these other guys are going to bring it. I mean, I love Castle too. Like, man, I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
Castle's a bit of a foul grifter, I got to say.
Yeah, I can't wait for that Spurs OKC series, man.
Yep.
That's going to be this year. By the way, one more thing on the James Harden theory.
Oh, no.
You know who I've got pegged as the next James Harden? The James Harden of this era? It might be a surprise to you.
Okay.
It's going to be Jalen Brunson. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because those
I don't know about that.
Those playoff exits are going to start adding up. Those playoff exits.
He's got some clutch moments, though, man.
I know, but if you go 7-8 years getting bounced second round conference finals, I'm just saying. It's gonna start adding up if you don't keep making it. All right, make sure you hit up ToonieBet.ca for all your sports betting needs. ToonieBet is licensed and regulated by the AGCO and iGaming Ontario 19+. Ontario only. Please play responsibly. We forgot to mention too one of the Drake things. In one of the videos, I think he was wearing a fur coat and he had a Manchu Walk patch on. Yeah, there's like a Canadian
tie.
I'll
find the image.
Yeah,
I found the picture of it.
But are people lining up at Dufferin Mall today? Like, because you know how Kendrick made New Ho King like viral. I mean, most people know Manchu Walk.
Can we make something other than these bad Chinese restaurants viral, man? I'm New Ho King's fine, but like, yeah, like come on now.
Is there a Tim Hortons? No, there's no Tim Hortons on there.
So to review the patches on here, there's Sleep Country, which is a fucking gigantic
Sleep
patch.
Country,
I have to say.
Canada. Yeah.
Why buy a mattress anywhere else? No, honestly, we got some sick like ringtones in Canada, man.
Oh, no one can mess with our tunes, man.
Where was Audio Video 2001?
Oh my god.
Audio and video 2001. Also, Beyblade Radio. Yo, we used to have Beyblade Radio play on the fan nonstop because like we'd take our 5-minute breaks for like the ad breaks, and they would always be talking about the Beyblade Radio, man. But
oh, did you hear Cars for Kids is they got canceled?
What happened? What did they do?
They're sending cars apparently to a specific country. I'll tell you later.
I see. All right, well, that's not good.
But we got Manchu Walk on there.
Yeah, Canadian Tire, Molson Canadian, and RBC. First off, this is they kind of like ruined a really good coat. I gotta say, the mink coat looks way better without the ads.
Is Drake wearing a podcaster ads fur coat? Because this is literally like the basic this starter pack of ads on a podcast.
Yo, this is honestly, if we had our own version of this. Yeah. We'd have Tangerine on the bank spot. We'd have Coors Light on the Molson spot.
Sunwing.ca. Put that on my chest, bro.
we have Hog Shing at the Manchu Walk spot. I'm just saying, like, this is actually kind of sick.
Can we actually make like either a hoodie or something with all our logos on it? Like all our sponsors? It's kind of hot, man.
Yo, Pixel, Sunwing. Where was Sunwing for this? Sunwing.ca.
Let me.
Who wrote all these jingles, man? They're so good.
But yeah, no. Let me know if you guys see any crazy lines at Manchu Walk. Also, Karam, chill out on the Iceman in the chat. We don't care about these one. Back when it was Davidson, he got 30 on the back. I don't care about that shit. Muggsy Bogues dunked for once, even though I'm a bit of Drake's he's always got the sports bars. What is he? He's like, I feel like a Philadelphia Eagle. I'm hurting. I'm like, okay, man. See, he's like, I face the way they made me, but it hurts just like the Philly Eagles. Oh my god. What's he gonna do?
No, please stop asking about what's going on with 23andMe. How did no one ever say 23andMe? That's actually kind of sick.
Yeah, 23andMe is amazing.
But also, you do have obviously, the big rebuttal is he does have a LeBron tattoo on him.
No,
he's hurt by LeBron betraying him. I get it, though. I mean, again, if your friends betrayed you in your biggest downfall, like, you'd be pissed. Like, I don't understand why people have to be like, whoa, he's got a tattoo. I'm like, well, yeah, he also got backstabbed, man.
No, you gotta be like, yo, cord cutting my cable, got a side chick like Mike Vrabel. That's the type of shit he gotta be on, man.
Nah, you really could have been OVO Alex, man.
Yo, I could have been his ghostwriter. I could have been writing raps at Kendrick, man. It's like, yo, you got ab soul, but you need to add soul. Yeah.
I can't believe that was left on the cutting room floor.
Oh, anyway.
I think they slid that bar onto whatever the hell the other albums were.
Yo, I was like, yo,
that was on Habibti, I think.
I'd rather shop at TNT. All right. This next segment is presented by Sunwing. Sunwing Vacations helps Canadians save more so they can do more on and off the resort. With all-inclusive packages that bundle flights, hotels, and transfers into one easy price, including added perks such as complimentary airport transfers, with a wide assortment of all-inclusive packages to dozens of sun destinations in Mexico, the Caribbean, and Central America. Sunwing makes getaways simple so you can focus on enjoying the resort and exploring beyond it. And Sunwing has now partnered with Ocean by H10 Hotels. Resorts often cater to both families and couples with spaces to play and unwind. Evenings usually bring entertainment such as live music shows or themed events. For more information and to book, check out sunwing.ca. So we had a listener on the Banter Pod email in and ask us to bring back the 2026 NBA All-Average Team. We did this last year as an exercise. I think we were actually watching. We were watching Jakob Poeltl last year. And this was before Pirtle's disastrous contract extension was signed. So he was on a perfectly fair contract. And I was like, yo, Jakob, perfectly average, you know? You don't ask, nobody's ever like he's overrated, underrated. He just comes to the table, does his job as a starting center. Of course, a lot has changed in 1 year.
Yeah,
like he's off. I
was hoping to go through one episode without talking about that. So
he's off the all-average team now because now he's tremendously overrated based on the contract and his injuries. So here are the rules to make the all NBA all-average team. You have to be an actual rotation player and log consistent minutes. So this is the Garrett Temple rule. So like you can't be you have to play. Like you have to be an actual player. Right. And you can't receive any praise that makes you slightly above average. This disqualifies Mamu because he was in the 6th Man of the Year conversation. So he's not actually average.
So no award buzz. Yeah,
no award buzz, no expectations in general. Like no expectations.
Right. Okay, yeah, that's huge.
No criticism about your contract. This is the Jakob rule. Like no one's
nobody knows what you make.
Nobody knows what you make. Yeah, and
okay,
no
I like
one's
that. Okay.
actually debated this player. Like no one's ever been
Yes.
like, no one's ever been
Not
like,
important.
yo, let's fight about Duncan Robinson. You know, like no one's ever said that. Like
Okay.
no publicity. This is the Chris Dunn rule because Chris Dunn is disqualified
Interesting.
because he
Okay.
got a bobblehead on the Clippers, and his nickname
But
is
everybody
Dungeon.
on the Clippers got a bobblehead. Nicholas Batum got one.
No, but Chris Dunn is out because he got a bobblehead.
wow.
Yeah, he's out.
Okay.
No random surges of like crazy performance. This is like Linsanity rule. So this year's Linsanity goes to Precious Achua, who I believe averaged like 20 and 10 down the stretch for the
Yep.
Kings. If you watch
Famously
the Kings,
killed us. Yeah.
Yeah, so he got disqualified because he actually like went above.
Yeah, and that's why the Kings have the 7th pick now.
Yeah. You can't be a potential star. You can't be a player with star potential and then regress to average. This is the DeAndre Ayton rule. Because DeAndre Ayton is an average player,
right.
but he's forever considered a bust because he
Right,
was a
right,
number
right,
one
right.
pick. So he
Okay.
can't make it.
Andrew Wiggins kind of falls in this category low-key a little bit.
little
I mean,
bit as
definitely
well.
much better than DeAndre Ayton, but yeah.
Yeah, and this player has no upside. So I was looking at Charlotte. Who's their starting center? Diabate.
Yeah, well, yeah, Musa, yeah.
Yeah. So I would have put him based on stats on this, but like I think there's expectations that he'll get better. No, like
He's
there's
good.
upside.
I really like
yeah.
Musa
No, but
Diabate,
there's
yeah.
upside. Yeah. So here are my 5 nominees
Okay.
for this year. Number 1, Isaac Okoro.
Oh my God, yo, that's amazing. I have not thought about Isaac Okoro in years.
63 games. Okay, did not
Okay.
qualify for the 65 game rule for this team. But
I don't
he
remember
filed,
one of those games.
He filed for an exemption, so we allowed it. 26
Okay.
minutes a game, 9.3 points, 2.8 rebounds. Name me one Isaac Okoro factor moment.
Ah, man. I mean, he got traded for Lonzo Ball, who immediately got waived by the
Perfectly
Cavs.
average. Perfectly
So,
average
wow.
trade. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, when you get upgraded, because the thing is, I DeAndre Hunter on this list,
Okay.
but he got traded for DeAndre Hunter, which further cements his averageness.
Yes,
This is amazing.
yes.
I haven't thought about Isaac Okoro all season. That's great pick. Yes, 100%.
Yes.
He's on the team. Put him on the
Number
team.
2, repeat all average team nominee, Royce O'Neal. 78 games in Phoenix, 28 minutes a game, 40% from
Okay.
3, 9 points,
Yeah.
4 rebounds. Yeah. Name me one
So-
Royce O'Neal moment. Yeah.
He actually was decent for the Suns this year.
So he was average?
Exactly. That's the thing. The Suns had so many average players that it
Yes.
brought up the overall level of the team.
Yep.
And I think he's actually he's actually good. I would say he's like slightly good.
But
Like, he's probably,
nobody's
like-
ever debated about Royce O'Neal. Nobody
Right,
expects
right.
Royce O'Neal to ever have any more upside than he is exactly right
No,
now.
no one's talked about his contract. Hasn't got any
No.
publicity about how he played
No.
this year.
He just
And he
shows
wasn't a
up and
former
plays.
star.
He just
No,
shows
no,
up
no.
and
I think
plays.
we had him on the list last year. He's like the captain of this team. He
He's
should
the
be
captain.
the Royce O'Neal All Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the captain.
Okay.
Next up,
Oh, you know what? Yeah, he's on the team for sure. What am I
Next
saying?
up, Nick Claxton. 69 games, 28 minutes, 11 points, 6 rebounds.
Man,
Name me one Claxton moment.
I can't, man.
Ain't nobody
I can't-
arguing about his contract. He exists. He plays.
Right.
it.
I guess in the past he's a bit of a trade target because like people usually
Yep.
like.
But
Also,
he's
why
the
have the
most
Nets
mid trade target. Like
No, but the
people
Nets have
settle
held
for
on
him.
to him like forever. Yeah.
But people settle for him. Yeah.
He's to me also he's not a guy that if you go in the playoffs, I don't really feel like he'd be making a playoff level impact. It's so hard as a big to play in the playoffs, right? Because like, I mean, in the regular season, like if you're a hustle big that has a little bit of offensive touch, like Jalen Duren, like you can legit make your way into the All NBA team if you played well enough
Yep.
and have the right circumstances. But in the playoffs, man, as a big, you need to do the fundamental things: boxing out, contesting shots. You know, being able to switch, being able to communicate, being able to like be in the right spots. So many bigs are not able to play in the playoffs. And yeah, Nick Claxton, he used to have a bit of hype, but no, he deserves to be on this list. Welcome to he's a fitting replacement for Jakob Poeltl on this team.
Yeah. Next one. I love this one too. Wendell Carter Jr. 78 games, 29 minutes,
Oh man.
11.7 rebounds. Ain't nobody talking about Wendell Carter Jr., but you know he brings it. He's fine. He's fine.
What about him? What about him dating Angel Reese and
Oh, he
having?
might be disqualified for publicity. Yeah.
He might be disqualified for publicity.
But I didn't even know. I only know that didn't Jalen Duren date Angel Reese?
Yes, that's why the first round series was kind of interesting between the 1-8 matchup there because Wendell Carter was low-key eating Jalen Duren's lunch, and then you also had Angel Reese being like, "Who you feeling like 17 rebounds?" I was like, "Damn."
Wendell Carter Jr.
You get beat by that.
Wendell Carter Jr. is so average. I didn't even know he's not even the most prominent NBA player to have dated Angel Reese. Yeah.
Come on, man. Okay, all right. You know what? The counter publicity argument is pretty good there. I like it.
Yeah,
it's like K-Fed dating, Britney Spears. Like, okay.
No, just ain't nobody ever been like, yo, Wendell Carter Jr. overrated or underrated. He just Wendell, bro. He's just
Wendell. You know what? Also, the name has to put him on this list too.
Yeah,
Wendell.
Yeah.
Not Wardell. Wendell.
And finally, my man Duncan Robinson, man, 77 games.
Oh man,
27 minutes.
I like Duncan though.
No, I like Duncan too, but he's perfectly fine. 77 games, 27 minutes, 12 points, 40% from three. He's just Duncan, bro. He's just Duncan, man.
I think we had a really good year for the Detroit Pistons. I gotta say,
I don't think he had a Linsanity moment. Like Luke Kennard got disqualified because he had a Linsanity moment in the playoffs.
Okay, fair.
I don't think Duncan ever really, did it. Like he's just there, man. He's the new Joe Harris. Yeah. He's the new Joe Harris. Like
he's better than Joe Harris.
No, like
man.
he's hit
He's better on
threes.
defense for sure.
I mean, he had his run like in the bubble. Like Duncan Robinson had his run in the bubble.
Yeah.
Now he's just Duncan, man. Like nobody remembers his threes. Like he'll make some threes. I've never seen one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my starting five. For the NBA All Average team, those are my.
This is a pretty good starting five. There's very few people I take off the list.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like a lot of candidates to potentially add onto this.
There's
list.
a lot more.
Yeah.
I was looking at Memphis.
Corey Kispert got to go on this list.
Yeah, but maybe too much publicity because he was the main guy in the Trae Young deal. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the main
McCollum.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He got mocked by CJ McCollum.
No, but Kispert a little bit of a bust for me because he went a little high in the lottery. Yeah, so.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. I do remember distinctly at one point me uttering the phrase, I wish Grady Dick could be more like Corey Kispert.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Which is a little tough for me. You also have to go, if you're going to put Nick Claxton on the team, you got to get his backup, Noah Clowney.
Okay.
Your favorite.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Noah Clowney.
They got to come in a tandem.
No, they are the Twin Towers, the Twin Average Tower.
Yeah,
they're like the twin Bay Street buildings.
They're like the TD Towers, man. Ain't nobody talking about that. We got CN Tower right beside it.
Yeah, I like that. Clowney's good off the bench. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just funny because I've just really scrolled to like there's 12 pages on NBA stats of like players. I instantly scrolled to page 4, and we can go from there. But
yeah,
a low-key Dennis Schroeder should be the point guard for this every single year.
So I had Schroeder on my short list.
Okay.
But I feel like I don't know. Like Schroeder's got that little potential to be more. Like he can win you a playoff game.
Yeah, but every average player could be potentially good.
I've never seen Wendell Carter Jr. win me a game, bro. Like, no. Dennis literally won a game against us.
You didn't see game 1 of the first round?
No, see, that's the problem. I'm paying attention to the Magic. That's part of the package. Shooter won a game against us in round 1. I'll disqualify him.
Fair enough. What about Kentavious Caldwell-Pope? The only time KCP played 51 games this year.
Yeah, so
the only time we saw KCP was when we were lining up for the clutch party.
Yeah, so
I'm serious.
KCP might be almost on the downside, like kind of below average now. Plus, didn't play enough games. Not enough games. Yeah, not enough games. Too injured.
Who else did you have on your cutting room floor? Oh, Jake LaRavia. I got to put him on there.
LaRavia, but I feel like LaRavia kind of just sucks. Like he's just not good.
No, but he had a good regular season. I swear he did.
I can accept LaRavia. I had Santi Aldama, but he's actually a little bit better than average.
Santi's solid, yeah.
Yeah, Santi was good. Well, I had Precious, but then I had to disqualify him.
Right.
Because he did have that late run. I would allow Chris Dunn. I think Chris Dunn is pretty average. Like maybe
he's very good defensively, but then very bad offensively. Yeah.
maybe the
So,
bobblehead thing was a little bit
average.
too harsh. But yeah, I got Chris Dunn in there.
I think it's fine. I don't think it
Yeah.
was harsh. I think it was just fine.
Yeah. So yeah, once again, everything's just fine. So I think those are really the main ones that I pulled. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm being
Okay.
kind of tough
I
like
like
this.
that.
Like you got to be really average, man. Like
No. If you know what, if you guys have more all average
Yeah.
suggestions, please let
Yeah.
us know.
Follow the rules.
Yeah,
though.
no.
You gotta follow.
Yeah,
you gotta
that's
check
right. You
all
can't
the
just
boxes.
throw a random guy in there. It has to be a guy who played a lot of games. Like
Yep.
Gary Trent Jr. could have made this list, for example. Do you know he played 65 games this year?
Well, but Gary is. I think Gary's got that little bus label, like disappointment label.
You can't be a bust. He was a second round pick, man. He like played in the league for like 6-7 years. Like that's pretty good.
Yeah, maybe. The Bucks do
Yeah.
have a few candidates. I feel like.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, it has to check all the boxes. Make sure you check if they have a bobblehead. Yeah. Maybe Wendell Carter Jr. has a bobblehead.
His head is a bobblehead, man. He got a big head.
Man. Anyways,
Yeah,
finally,
Terrence
I wanted to let you know Taco Bell has recently just released their triple double crunch wrap, and if you saw the Banter pod yesterday, we had them live on air.
Oh, we were eating.
And I gotta say, it lives up to the name. It's double the protein, triple the layers, zero messing around. That's why it's a triple double crunch wrap. And if you're hungry, hey, after a little morning workout, little walk around the CN Tower listening to Iceman, need a little snack, hit up your nearest Taco Bell, get a triple double crunch wrap.
Hey,
You're
that's
set
a whole
for the
meal,
rest
man.
of the day. And listen, no
Yeah.
utensils needed, man. Handheld, wrap, doesn't fall apart. I didn't see it fall
I
apart
gotta learn the
yesterday.
technique. I gotta learn the technique because I had it on a plate, but I'm gonna learn the technique.
Yeah, soft on the inside, soft on the outside, crunchy on the inside, kind of like Drake. It's got that contrast that makes every bite hit, which is honestly what you want when you're stress eating, watching James Harden have his legacy game tonight. The triple double crunch wrap is Taco Bell basically saying, why choose between flavor and portion size when you can have both? So for a limited time, make sure you hit up your nearest Taco Bell and get the triple double crunch wrap. So, because of the triple double crunch wrap, I got some triple double related trivia for you.
Love
today.
trivia.
So I got 3 for you today. Number 1, can you name the 6 Raptors players in franchise history who has recorded exactly 1 triple double with the franchise? Exactly 1.
6 players have recorded only 1.
Yes. So
like
Kyle
you can't
Lowry,
put Kyle Lowry, it's Scotty
So
Barnes
Kyle-
on this list.
Kyle's
like
at
they're
the top with
Pascal's
16.
out. Yeah.
Scotty's number 2 with 9. Pascal's number 3 with 5. Damon
Vince is probably
Sotomayor,
out.
Damon Sotomayor 3. And then a couple guys with 2. I don't want to give away names. And then there's 6 guys. 6
Okay.
guys. I will say 1 player is currently on the Raptors. 1 active. Let's start with that.
1 player is actively on the roster that has a triple double. Did RJ Barrett have a triple double?
RJ has 2. So he's not on
He has
this list.
2. IQ have a triple double?
Nope.
Oh, man, who had a triple double?
His hamstrings were crunch wrapped though.
Come on, man. You
Sorry,
was
Taco
soft on the
Bell.
outside, crunchy on the inside, man.
Taco Bell.
Who had a triple double for the Raps?
Bench player.
There's no-
Deep bench player.
Oh, Garrett. Wait, like
Nope.
for the Raptors? Like
Yeah, he's
while
on the
the
Raptors right now. He's on the Raptors.
Oh,
right now.
Mobo. Yeah, Mobo had one last year against the Nets.
Jonathan
He did.
Mobo.
Yeah, I know.
Jonathan
yeah, okay.
Mobo.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Ben Uzo. Ben Uzo has to be on this
Yes,
list. It's
Ben
the
Uzo
most
number
iconic.
2. Yep, Ben Uzo
Yep.
has 2. So now you have 4
Okay.
players left. I will say 3 of them was during the Vince Carter era.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go.
Oh
with,
no, actually, never mind.
Oakley.
All 4.
Oakley.
Oakley. All 3 remaining are part of the Vince Carter era.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Oak is on there.
Yep, and then 3 more from that Carter era.
Keon Clark.
Nope.
He didn't do it with blocks and rebounds.
Nope.
Wow. Okay. One
All
triple
guards.
double for the Raptors.
All guards. 3 guards.
T-Mac. Did T-Mac have a triple double?
Nope.
Damn, not even one.
Nope.
All guards back then. What? Doug Christie got it with steals or something?
Nope.
What? Yo, what?
Okay,
How many
one
guys
of-
are even on the team back then?
One of these
Alvin?
3.
Did Alvin have a triple double?
Yes. I was gonna say one
Yo,
of these
let's
3
go,
was part of the
Al.
broadcast. So now another one of these. So the 2 remaining. One of them, both of them are in broadcasting. One of them is a very famous color
Del Curry.
commentator. No, color commentator on national TV who's no longer there. He was only a Raptor for half a season. I don't know if you
Mark
remember.
Jackson.
Yes.
Mark Jackson. Yep.
Yes. And then
Okay,
the final
all right.
player, I can't give you
MJ.
any hints. Final player is just from the Vince Carter era.
From the Vince Carter era. Was it from the prime Vince Carter years, or was it
Prime
from like
Vince
the
Carter era.
injured Vince Carter
Prime
years?
Vince
Okay.
Carter era. Yeah. So to recap, just to let you think here, we
I didn't
got
watch this era.
we got
So, yeah, go
Mobo,
ahead.
Ben Uzo, Mark Jackson, Charles Oakley, and Alvin Williams.
It's a bad starting five. That is.
Yeah. And the final player was part of the prime Vince Carter teams.
Prime Vince Carter teams.
Very prime.
Double.
Very prime.
Very prime.
Yeah.
And it,
You know what?
Oh man.
Here,
You know what?
throw-
Was it?
Throw out
No,
one
Chris
guess.
Childs? Wasn't Chris Childs?
No. So the answer is actually Vince Carter. Yeah.
Yo!
I just wanted
That's
to
so
mess with
sick. That's actually sick.
you. Yo, the hint was hiding in plain sight, my brother.
Yo,
I was
honestly,
like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought Vince had more than one triple double.
Yeah,
for the
me
Raps.
too. But
He
I
only
guess
had one?
I guess we'll hang a banner. Yeah, we might as well raise a banner for Mobo. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yo, the difference
you know
between
what?
Vince Carter and Jonathan Mobo is only one playoff series win. Is all I'm saying. Yeah.
Yo, my
That's
God.
all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying.
Oh damn.
So you were
Serious
saying
players only, man.
you
All right,
were
pretty
saying-
good, pretty good trivia.
okay. Number 2, you were saying earlier, you were like, oh, Doug Christie might have gotten a triple double with steals, right? So only 2 active NBA players have recorded a
Okay.
triple double with 10 steals. Can you name these 2 active players who have exactly 1 triple double with 10 steals in a game?
Wow.
One is you've talked to this year. Yeah.
Draymond.
Yes, Draymond Green has 1.
Yep.
The other is a guard in the Eastern Conference.
But brother, also Draymond Green having a triple double with steals, like come on, man. Because you know he's got triple double with blocks too. I feel like so.
He probably does.
he's-
Yeah. He
He-
probably
it's,
does,
it's just a special, truly special defensive player.
yeah. Okay, calm down.
Who would have 10 steals? Like a Kawhi or something?
Guard in the Eastern Conference.
A guard in the Eastern Conference.
Small ass guard. He's small.
A small.
He's a short
the
king.
Eastern Conference.
He's a
A
short,
short king.
Yeah.
TJ McConnell.
Yes, you got it.
Yeah,
That's a sick
let's
pull,
go.
How did you pull that?
That is a sick pull.
How'd you pull that? I thought you
know,
were gonna
I'm
say
just-
Dyson Daniels or something.
No. Dyson Daniels on the. He's the all block boy team for sure, man.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, he's block boy JB to me, man.
Yeah. In case you need to know this, Clyde Drexler has did this twice. You know, on the Blazers.
Okay.
Kendall Gill,
I-
Mookie Blaylock, Kevin Johnson, Alvin Robertson, and Fat Lever. Yeah. What you know about Fat Lever?
Why was his name Fat Lever, man?
Why don't we have Fat Williamson? What happened to society?
I'm just saying, why was his name Fat Lever? That's not even a good nickname.
What happened?
I mean, it
to,
is, but it's not good.
What happened to society being more direct? Anyways, and finally, this might be an easy one for you. Who has the most
Okay.
triple doubles in NBA Finals history?
Most triple doubles in NBA Finals history. Are they counting Wilt or were they counting assists in his day?
Wilt only had 2.
Wow, I guess he
In
didn't go
the
to the finals
finals.
that much. Who? I mean, in finals history, Braun.
Yes, LeBron
Oh,
James,
okay, yeah.
23 and
Okay.
me, has 11. Can you name number 2?
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell only had 2 as well. Wow, they suck.
How? What? Wait, what's going on? I thought they were faking stats back then. Okay, all right.
Magic Johnson was number 2 with 8.
Okay, that makes sense. Magic is gonna be my next guess, so yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Can you name number 3? Active.
Number 3 is active in the NBA. Triple doubles in the NBA Finals. There's no way it's like Jokic. He had like 4 triple doubles or something in his run or something.
Jokic is 4th. Yeah.
That's actually incredible. Off of 1 finals appearance,
He has
scored.
2. He has 2. Yeah.
Okay, that's still pretty impressive.
Yeah. But this guy has 1 more than Jokic. He has 3 active.
active player in the NBA that has 3 championship rings.
They don't gotta have rings. They just gotta have put up 3 triple doubles.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
They could have lost
Okay.
every game, but they
Why
didn't.
am I blanking on this, man?
And he does have at least 3 rings.
These are great hits, man.
Who has 3 rings? You talk to him.
Is it Dre? My boy Dre?
Dre has 3.
Damn, man. Man, why don't people bring this up when they're dissing Dre about triple handoffs, man?
Yo,
Come on.
Stop supporting him, bro.
What do you mean? You support James Harden? I can't support Draymond Green.
Yeah, honestly, that's fair. Jokic, yeah. Jimmy Butler as well has 2.
Oh yeah. Hit me, Butler.
Yeah, Kuzi has 2.
Not Kuz, not the Kuz.
Yeah, Doncic, Luka has 1.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray too. I forgot about that.
Yeah. That's right. Man, I mean, do triple doubles against the 7-seeded Heat count? I mean, I don't know, man. It's tough.
Yeah, that's fair. So that was your triple double trivia brought to you by Taco Bell. Make sure you check out their triple double crunch wrap at your nearest Taco Bell.
There you go. Wow, this guy putting in work for Taco Bell, man.
Oh, honestly, I love Taco Bell, man.
That's good trivia.
Yeah, anytime, bro.
Yeah. So what are you doing this weekend, man?
I got pickleball right now at noon.
Okay.
Probably gonna go out for dinner tonight at an undisclosed location.
Okay.
And then watch Game 6. Watch the Game 6s. Tomorrow have lunch with a friend of the program, Elaine Kwan.
Oh, EQPR. What up?
Gonna see if there's any Asian Heritage Month events happening downtown. Maybe
it's been quiet for Asians, man. The heritage isn't heritaging this year, yeah.
And then Sunday got a couple more pickleball sessions in, and that's my life. Yeah.
I mean, that sounds pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good way to enjoy a long weekend. So
maybe see my parents. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the little nephew's gonna get a little love. I'm sure.
But definitely I'll be listening to Iceman. Yeah, it's not like I'll run it a couple times and then
it's a good album. Like it is better than the previous ones. I gotta say. Like I'm not usually like that. I don't really like rush to like listen or whatever. I would say that's probably the best one. I don't know, cause like it's funny, cause like once an artist is giving you enough like music, like you don't necessarily need to keep up with it. Like if I ever feel like I need to listen to Drake, I listen to Views or like One Life or Nothing Was the Same.
This is a great tuning thought. There's a lot of not just music. I feel like this is for TV shows as well. Like there's a lot of great TV shows, especially sitcoms, where I'm like after 3 seasons, I'm like I'm not bailing on the show because it's bad. Right, because I've just seen enough, and I call it the Abbott Elementary corollary. Yeah, because I watch Abbott Elementary for like 3 seasons, and I stopped. I'm like, I'm good. Like I'm sure there's gonna be new storylines, but I feel like I've gotten enough of the ingredients out of it. Like you go into the same restaurant, you're getting the same stuff over. Like I'm good. I've seen enough. Yeah,
I would say like it's just like. Does The Bear fit into this? Because The Bear was like must-watch TV for...
The Bear I bailed because it sucked.
Oh, right. This guy hates The Bear. I forgot, man. Okay. The Bear for me, season 1 and 2 were like sensational, and then 3 and 4 were more forgettable. I'm hoping to see what 5 says, because that is the final season.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah,
Another one that hit this for me was Industry. I think I'm good.
No, man.
No,
dude.
I think
season
I'm
4
good.
Was great, man.
I think I'm good with how season 3 ended. And I know season 4 gets real dark, I think I'm done. I just want to end there.
You got to embrace the darkness, man. You can watch like a Shrinking or like Rooster if you want to feel better about life. But
I don't like Shrinking. My other theory is I don't like any shows that involve therapy except for The Sopranos.
Wow, what is this we're talking about, man? Your favorite show involves The Sopranos.
No, Shrinking feels too woke for me. I've watched like 1 episode.
Nah, Shrinking is adorable. Shrinking is like a classic sitcom where you actually like all 10 of the main characters.
Okay.
It's a fun, chill watch. Rooster, kind of along the same lines. I think they're written by the same guy.
Rooster, I'm definitely going to get into. Right now I'm watching Hacks, which I think is going to make my top 10 shows of all time, because they've been firing on all cylinders. I'm finishing up The Boys, even though it's been tough. I'll make sure I don't watch that around my nephews.
I'm just gonna say, like, if you have to stick it out for the artist, like, at some point you just gotta say no. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Certified Lover Boy, I was like, nah, I'm good. You know, honestly, never mind. Honestly, never mind. You know what I mean?
And then I'm gonna watch. I gotta finish the final 3 seasons of Girls because I have never watched that show. So I'm a Lena Dunham stan. Yeah, she's my James Harden.
Oh goodness, she is James. You know what? She is actually screenplay James Harden. That's amazing.
I will defend Lena Dunham to the death, man. Come at me.
This guy rides for Lena Dunham, James Harden, and CP3.
Yo,
Goodness,
honestly,
man.
this is a really bad list.
Yo, motherfuck the big 3, man. It's really just a big nothing, man.
Yo, add Anne Hathaway and Dakota Johnson in there, and we got a squad. Yeah.
I mean, those are big. That's a big 2. We can leave the big 2 aside from the little 3.
I don't care if Dakota Johnson, every one of her movies is 4% on Rotten Tomatoes.
He's like, I'm the 4%, man.
She gave it all her full 4%, man. I support it. The Materialist was ass, but I'll rewatch that.
That's insane.
The worst movie ever.
Also,
man.
I have to say, every white adaptation of an Asian show or movie sucks. Okay.
Yes.
Honestly, part of what makes these pieces of cinema and art like good is the fact that they're Asian. Because like Beef season 2 with white people, I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah. No, no.
You can't give me like, oh man, like what they expanded like Squid Game, and then they invited people from all over the world. I'm like, no, man, Squid Game works because like South Korea is like a capitalist dystopian hellhole, and everyone needs to play and risk their life to like get out of a gambling debt. It only hits in that context. You know what I mean? Or like past lives hit because like you know of the whole Imyan and everything like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit when you do Materialists and the Dakota Johnson is just doing her usual whispery voice while keeping the same expression. Which Alex loves.
Listen, I you know Madam Web, that Spider-Man related movie?
There's no way you liked Madam Web.
No, I haven't watched it yet, but I think that might be on the menu this weekend. I have it saved on my Netflix.
Yo, Josh. There's no way. Past Lives did hit, bro. Okay, Josh, Past Lives didn't hit for you because you're in one of the healthiest relationships in the world.
You didn't have a girl that you had a crush on that moved to Korea. Like, you know, that's all I'm saying. No, either on the menu this weekend is on Netflix. It's either the Ronaldinho doc or Madam Web. Yeah. So.
Honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why do I still pay for Netflix? I have not once been tempted to look at Netflix in 2 years, man.
Doug, I'll be getting receipts for Disney Plus, and I'm like, I don't watch Gingru. like, I need to cancel this shit. I haven't liked the Avengers since Shang-Chi, bro. Get me out of here.
That's insane, bro. The fact that you even like Shang-Chi. No, but like
only Tony Leung. Yeah.
Well, Michelle Yeoh was pretty sick then too. But yeah, just I don't know, man. Like Netflix, like I did check it out the other day, and they were like, "Wow, here's like the what was it? The movie for why am I blanking out the thing? Like the one with Cillian Murphy.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders the movie, and I was like, I don't care about that shit, man. It's over with now. I don't need a resolution on what happens.
Netflix is like the fast food streaming app, you know. Like you're always gonna find something kind of interesting to like pop on. That's not like super deep, because they just got random shit. Like, is Ronaldinho's...
what's the triple double Crunchwrap Supreme of on Netflix right now?
Ooh, I don't know, but is Ronaldinho's like life that interesting? Like, should I watch it? Like, is it? Like, what's
Dino got a pretty crazy life. I mean, it depends because like you never know if these sports documentaries are gonna quote unquote go there.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I like the Beckham doc, even though I'm sure it was like produced by them and shit.
No, Beckham doc might have been the last thing on Netflix. I was like, I need to watch it. Like, you know what I mean? And like, I think if even that one, it didn't necessarily quote unquote go there as much. Beckham's just so interesting. I think Dino's also so interesting on his own right, but. It depends if like it really shows you some of the darker sides of him, like really partying and like part of his career ending earlier because like he just straight up could not stop partying.
Yeah,
he's not Maradona like in that way because Maradona is like a whole different level. But if it's willing to go the places that the Maradona docs went, then I'd be definitely interested in seeing.
They need to do a doc on Jose Mourinho, man, or something.
Oh, there's lots of Jose Mourinho
Yeah?
documentaries
I
out
need
there.
that,
Yeah.
man.
By the way, he might be going back to Real Madrid.
Jose and the Pussycats.
Well, it's Jose because shouts to Jose. But they call him Jose because like that's what it's pronounced in Portuguese. He's not
okay.
he's not Spanish, so it's not
I gotta
Jose.
show my respect.
He's Jose. Also,
So
someone
who-
said, "Damn, y'all hating on repetitive show plus, but you watch the Raptors every year."
Hey, the difference
That's
is we get paid for one of them. Yeah.
that's we watch the Raps so that we can watch these repetitive shows.
And who says I watch the Raps?
Come on now.
Yeah. If there's one, is there one modern day soccer player that you think deserves a doc that hasn't gotten a doc?
Modern day soccer player. I mean, I'm
Like
gonna take out like Messi or Ronaldo. Obviously, those guys deserve
yeah.
docs.
Like, does Mbappe, deserve a doc?
Not really. Mbappe doesn't. He has controversies, but like they're not interesting controversies.
But your Neymar doc would be pretty jokes.
No, they have. There is a Neymar doc
Is
on
there?
Netflix. Well, I did not care to watch it, by the way.
He's like, I am blonde again.
Every episode, he's just getting blonde with Jerome.
Oh my God. What
Jeromeinho.
about my boy Mario Balotelli, man? Why always me, bro?
Yeah, Balotelli would be a great doc. I think there probably are like lesser documentaries that have been put out, but if you're talking about like these grand scale ones, like I'd watch a Balotelli doc. I mean, personally, I my problematic favorite Luis Suarez, I'd watch a doc
Hey,
on
man.
him.
Hey,
Man.
That's a food show, man. You're biting on ears. Is there a soccer team era that deserves like a Last Dance Bulls, like 10 episodes? Like an era of a soccer team.
Last Dance version
Like
of the Bulls.
like a club
I mean,
team. that
I would
had an
say
era.
like probably like I mean definitely both Real Madrid and Barcelona have deserved some versions of this. I would say like I mean I'm personally biased, but like some of the later year like Jurgen Klopp like Liverpool teams.
Okay.
Yeah, like there are a lot of good characters in there, a lot of like, and I don't know, Jurgen as a manager, I think that's the thing, like the manager has to be a big factor. In soccer, like the manager matters way more than any other sport. Like no one else talks about like you know what I mean? Like G-pop is like the closest thing we have to like one of these legendary managers. But
or D-Rack.
Yeah. Or D-Rack, man. We can't. Maybe, you know what? We'll run it. We'll run it by his number 2 Evo, OVO Evo. Come over here. Come outside if you like D-Rack, but
Iceman. Yeah, come on, Iceman.
Yo, that's insane, man.
J-Ma. Yo, he's Korean now. J-Ma.
It's J-Ma.
A chili sauce now. All right, we're literally just having a private conversation. End this thing. We'll see you next week. Happy V-Day, everyone.
Enjoy your long weekend. We'll see you afterwards. Watch the tempo. They're playing 2 games against the Sparks this weekend. Bye.